So today I'm going to give you an under 10 basketball tryout practice plan. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. On this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to run you through some drills that you can run in your next tryout or your next basketball practice to work on pretty well an overall game so that you can understand what players have what skills. And this even includes brain smarts as well at the end of the practice. So let's get down to the clipboard. I'm going to run you through a few of the different plays. I'm also going to be putting up a list and giving you a list as well for you to be able to print out. And at the end of the video, I hope that you get to comment below and let me know what you think about this practice plan, because there's a lot more practice plans coming your way very soon. So in the first 5 minutes of the practice or the tryout, I always like to explain what we're going to work on today, what you should expect of me, and what I expect of you as a player. So from there, once that's over with, you're going to go over to a 15-minute warm-up. This is going to be consisting of if you do suicides, for example, don't just do it without like a ball, because just running for no reason sucks. Always have a basketball in their hands if they are running of any kind. But anyways, warm-ups, stretches, get them ready for the actual practice. Now let's get down to the clipboard and let's run through some drills. Okay, so for the next 20 minutes, we would run through a zigzag type drill. So now, basically, first player on the line is going to go up to those pylons. When they get to the last pylon, they're going to be sprinting down and they're going to be going in for a layup. Now, the idea behind this is we can then switch it up. So we can do regular crossovers all the way through, and then we can switch it up and say, okay, now for the next minute, we're going to be switching over to through the legs crossovers. And then we can switch it up and say only behind the back crossovers. Now you're getting to see the different ball handling skills that they have as players. You're going to be running this on both ends of the court because you're probably going to have quite a few players, and you don't want to have players sitting around doing nothing for too long. Now, you can stack this drill. What I mean by stacking is you can make it more difficult. So we're going to get rid of the pylons, and maybe we only ran the one with pylons for about 10 minutes, let's say. And now we're going to have a player on offense, and we're going to say the next player in line is going to be defense. So at first, we're going to have just token defense. And what I mean by token defense is just a player who's there in the way and giving very extremely light defense. And again, they're still going to be crossing over. You're going to say, okay, through the legs, behind the back. Again, trying to see how they handle the ball under a little bit of pressure. You want this player to be tight, but you don't want him to really be swiping for the ball. This is just token easy defense. And then we're going to switch it up. So, of course, when they're finished going all the way down, they're going to go in the back of this line. Same thing going this way. Now, what's next now is for the last probably 5 minutes of this drill, I'm going to say, defenders, I want to see you playing 100%. 100%, I want to see what you have. I want to see you stop that ball handler. And if he gets by you, that's okay. But I want you to play him 100% as hard as humanly possible so that he can't get that ball past half court. Now, Mr. Ball Handler, whoever that kid may or person may be, I want you to be going all the way to the sideline and all the way back. However, in the middle, if you want, you can fake back over. I give you full permission to stop once or twice halfway through a crossover or halfway through a distance to cross over back. That way it's going to keep the defender on his or her toes, but also it's going to see how you change direction. Now, as a coach, what you're now taking notes on is individual players' ball handling skills, but also now the defense. Now you're getting notes on how good each player's defense is, so that now you can say, okay, maybe that player has a bad shot, maybe that player can't handle the ball that well, but damn, his defense is amazing. Because personally, I've picked a player for just defense. He was a soccer player. He played high-level soccer, and he was our at the end of the season, he was our starting guard because he was just stopping everybody. Okay, so now in our next drill, we're going to be seeing how they go, how their speed is, how their stamina is, and how their passing is. And what we're going to do is full court layup. So we're going to have player 1 pass to player 4. He's going to run down court. The same thing's happening on this side of the court, but I'm only going to show you this side for now. Player 4 is going to pass back to player 4 or player 1. He's going to take one dribble. That's it. He's going to then pass to player 3. He's going to continue down. Player 3 is going to pass the ball to him, and he can take only up to one dribble. He doesn't have to take a dribble, but he can only take one. He's going to go in for a layup. He's then going to continue out. Let's say player 1's already down here. He's going to continue out, go in the back of this line. Player 3 is going to come in, get that rebound, and now he's going to be going in that direction. Now we're going to be running this drill for technically about 20 minutes. Now, again, this is not 100% 20 minutes. What I want to do now at the end of the whole drill, once this player passes back, he's going to go in the back of that line. At the end, once we retire that 5-10 minutes of that drill, what I want to see happen now is the player passes to player 2. We want player 2 to pass back again. Again, this player is going to be going in the back of that line down there once it's through. And now once he's in the back of that line, we're going to have player 1 pass to player 5. Player 1 is going to continue. Player 5 is going to pass the ball back. And now what's going to happen is player 1 is going to go in for a layup. However, player 5 here, he is going to go and play defense. We want to see now recovery defense. Is he going to foul his defender or his offensive player, or is he going to be able to stop that ball from going in, taking a charge, blocking a shot, playing really tight defense but not fouling, staying straight up while contesting, things like that. I want to see how this player handles himself on a fast break, trying to stop the ball from going in. Now we're going to stop for 5 minutes. We're going to have a quick drink. Now we're going to be running a quick 3-player. This is not necessarily quick. We're going to be running this for 20 minutes, but a 3-player one-on-one rebound game. So we're going to have a player who is shooting. We're going to be doing this on both ends of the court. And of course, there's probably going to be other basketball nets on the side, so other players are going to be there as well. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to have players 2 and 5. They're going to be boxing each other out. Player 1 is going to shoot that ball, and we're going to see who can get that rebound. We want them to be playing as tight as possible, as hard as possible. I want to see how they are doing when rebounding, when boxing out. I want to see how they work. Once they go through and get that rebound, they're going to pass. Whoever gets that rebound is going to go out. And then the person who shot the ball is going to come in, and now it's going to be those 2 players who are rebounding. Player 2 is going to take that shot. These 2 players are going to be rebounding. Let's say player 5 gets it. Player 5 is then going to be the one who's going to be shooting. Player 2 comes back in, and it's going to be a cycle. In our minds, we want to be able to see who is shooting the ball the most, because if that means that whoever is shooting the ball most means that that's the player who is rebounding the best. So we want to be able to see how he's rebounding. Is he cheating, or is he actually legitimately boxing out and playing real good rebounding skills out on the court? The next drill we're going to run this on both sides of the court as well, but I'm only showing you right now on this side of the court. And what we're going to do is have 4 players, 2 players on each side, and if we have markable jerseys, or if we have just whatever they call them, pennies or whatever, you can wear those as well. Or if they can just keep in their mind who's on whose team, that works as well. And from there, coach is going to shoot the ball. He's going to try and miss. And we're going to have players boxing each other out, trying to get that rebound. Let's say the red team gets that rebound. We want player 5 to run out, be the outlet player. And now we're going to be running 1 shot only, 2-on-2. Now I want to see how those players are running after getting that rebound. Are they going to be doing a proper outlet, or are they just grabbing the ball and dribbling it out? I personally want to see an outlet pass. I'm going to explain that to my players as well. I want to see you guys outlet passing. And then from there, once we do an outlet pass, I now want to see what they're going to be running. Are they going to be just running all over the court doing whatever, or are they actually setting something up where they're setting up a screen and a roll, seeing how they can score, things like that. I want to see if they're giving some kind of strategy thought behind it. Now, we are running this drill for 20 minutes, so if you want, you can run 10 minutes of just seeing how they work, and then running another 10 minutes of giving them the ability and letting them know, hey, I want to see you guys run some strategy. Now, we're not going to be sticking to the same 4 players. They're going to be switching nets continuously. Over every 2 minutes, they're going to be switching nets so we can see how they rebound against other players, of their heights, other sizes, and everything like that. Now, in our last bit of practice, we're going to be going and doing square passing drills. So I'm going to show you this on the full court, but you can have it on both sides of the court. And let me show you what I mean by square passing. This is a type of drill or type of drills that really get your players thinking. So you're going to start with one basketball, and it's very simple. You're going to go cross and right every single time. And if you want, you can get your players to yell out and scream out, cross, right, cross, right. So what we're going to do is player 1 is going to pass across. He's going to follow his pass and go in the back of that line. And player 5 is going to call right, which means that he's going to pass to his right. Then we're going to have player 5 passing across to player 3. He's going to be following his pass. And player 3 is then going to be passing right, cross, right. Exactly just like that. And now we're going to have player 3 red pass across. He's going to follow his pass. And player 4 is going to go to his right. Player 3 is going to go across. And then right. Just exactly like that. Cross, right, cross, right. Now what you can do is have the play stacked. And again, that means adding an extra basketball. So what we're going to do is go, actually the ball would start, what is it there? So we're going to go cross, cross, and then right and right. So now, cross, cross, he's going to be following his pass without trying to get beamed in the head. He's going to go in the back of that line. Player 2 is going to pass across to player 1. And it's hard to do on a clipboard, but you get the idea. Just like that. And they're going to continue to go cross, right, cross, right, cross, right. And this really gets their brains thinking. Now, another drill that you can run, and you can again stack this as well. You can stack every single one of these. Is 5 passing to player 1, just following his pass. And now you can add an extra ball and say like that. And you can continue to go just right side passes. Then you can say stop, left, and they can then start passing to the left side. Now, to stack it a bit, player 2 can pass to player 4. He's going to run. Player 4 is going to pass back, and player 2 is then going to pass back to him. So there's quick passing now. Pass to 4, pass back to 4 in the back of that line. Pass to player 1, pass back again, back of that line. And you're going to continue that through as well. And there's a few square passing drills that you can run for the last 15 minutes of practice. Now, in closing statements with every single team, every single practice, you're going to explain to them how well they did, what you want to see with them in the next practice, in the next tryout, if you have any rules or statements or anything like that that you need to say. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video. I will stop talking and end this video.